Have you ever heard of the term don't judge a book by its cover? Well, today we're going to be talking about don't judge a game by its cover because we're going to be taking a look at the Borderlands 3 teaser poster or game cover, which has a ton of cryptic messages and hidden stuff within the image. This is LaserBolt, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Borderlands 3 teaser poster or game cover. We're going to be going over each individual secret that is found within the cover. Now, some of these you might have already heard, but I can guarantee you some of these you probably haven't heard of, and you are definitely going to want to make sure you watch this video to its entirety because you could get something for free. So just make sure you watch the whole video. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with Borderlands 3, we have you guys completely covered, so definitely check out our Borderlands 3 playlist where you'll find the greatest information in regards to Borderlands 3. So let's take a look at this image, and from far away we do notice a lot of things within this image. One thing we know, of course, there is a lot of cryptic messages, a lot of different sorts of stuff that stands out just by the obvious look of it. But when we dive a little bit deeper into the actual image, we notice different details and different stuff that you might have not noticed when you first saw the image. We're going to get started by taking a look at the flowers. Now, once we look at the flowers, I know they're pretty and red and all that good stuff. But if we zoom in, and for this, I even had to put on my glasses. I put in my 3D glasses, put in my 4D glasses. I even put up my virtual reality glasses to actually see these, and we were able to find a code that is hidden within the roses. Thanks to the power of video editing, we're super duper zoom in, and we are able to pick up a code. Now, this code is quite interesting because after looking at the code, we know that this code is able to be deciphered if you use the A1Z26 cipher code breaker. Now, after using the cipher code breaker, the A1Z26, we were able to get the following message. It says, "We do not speak of sanctuary." Now, after this message, we see that there is a number 2 that's after that. So technically speaking, this would read, "We do not speak of Sanctuary 2." Now, when we first read that, I was kind of skeptical because I didn't know if it was Sanctuary 2 or it meant something else. But after further studying and after going through Reddit and checking out Twitter and stuff like that, I was able to come to the conclusion and find out that it actually stands for Sanctuary 2. From what we were told, Sanctuary 2 is something that's really obscured in the Borderlands lore because Sanctuary 2 is the city which was built on top of Sanctuary 1, which Sanctuary 1 was a doll mining ship, and on top of this, they went ahead and built Sanctuary 2. This might explain why not a lot of people are talking about it and why there's not that much information, because it's actually that's really hidden in the lore. Let me know if you guys do follow the Borderlands lore. If you do, did you already know about Sanctuary 1? And did you guys know that Sanctuary 2 was actually built on top of Sanctuary 1? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Now to the second thing that we're able to get off the poster. Now on both sides of the poster, there is a string that's running down with Morse code. Now that's kind of interesting because we have different sorts of code technology or different sorts of cipher messaging that we have into just one individual poster. But what we're able to get from these Morse codes, it says, "Where is the first Vault Hunter?" That's what we get from one of the Morse codes, while the one on the right hand side was kind of distorted, and we actually, after figuring and puzzling everything together, it says, "Who is the destroyer?" Now, these questions have yet to be answered. Now, we had to put money on it. We're going to go that Vong is definitely the destroyer, and that is what we're going to be going with. But let me know in the comment section down below, who is the first Vault Hunter and who is the destroyer in your guys' opinion. Now, one thing that's quite interesting about this poster, and this is what makes all this stuff really cool and enjoyable, is that in the middle of the poster, we got the Psycho, which is surrounded by the angelic glow of golden guns. He has that whole thing surrounding, like if he were an angel. If you guys kind of look at this, it looks like he's an angel. And this is where we get the Illuminati confirmed. Like, you know, that's what I'm saying, guys. We got this guy that looks like an angel. He has a halo on top of his head, holding up the 3 fingers. Everything's going all cryptic and everything. But he has this angelic thing going on with him with these guns. Now, what's interesting is that on top of these guns, or within these guns, we have serial numbers and letters that are embedded within these guns. Now, it turns out that one of these ciphers that we're able to decipher are different sets of codes that you're able to input and get free stuff. All you have to do is log into your Borderlands account using your Shift account and input the codes within the website. I'll leave a link to the website down below, so you guys can definitely go ahead, grab the code that I'm about to read out, and input it within your Shift account. And you're also able to redeem other stuff within the Shift account. I will have a separate video, guys, showing you guys what those codes are, because it's just not one code. It's actually a total of 4 codes that we're able to pick out of these images, and I wanted to share with you guys not only what those codes unlock, but also what you're able to get out of them. But I'm going to give you one of the codes. It's 5B, 3BJ, XZWFW T3 KRZ JBJTB6WS93, which is a redeemable Shift code. So you guys are definitely able to input that code and you will get something else out of it. Like I said, we also have additional keys. I'll have a separate video going over what those other keys are and letting you know, guys, what those keys unlock. Now, I know you guys are already like, dang, man, that's a lot of information in just one poster. It doesn't stop there, guys, because if you notice on top of his head, he has a little ship that's going up in the air. Now, this little ship right here is quite interesting because if we zoom in once again with the power of video editing, we're able to notice that this has a moon that has on the left-hand side. In the middle of the ship, or right above it, it has an equal sign. And then we have a little key. So basically this would kind of read out moon equals key, or the moon is the key. But what is the moon the key to something? Like, is that why everybody's going to the moon? China and the US? Like, is that why they're coming back to the moon? Because there's a key over there? I doubt it. But we're going to see why this relates to Borderlands 3. Now, if you guys do recall, in the pre-sequel of Borderlands 3, we did visit Pandora's moon. And that was back in the pre-sequel. So we might have like a sort of answer that we have to go back to the moon, or the moon is probably gonna be blown up at some point and we have to revisit the moon. Right now, we don't really have too much information in regards to the actual concept of what moon equals key stands for. But what we do know is the chip is actually the new sanctuary, and the collector's edition comes with a scale model of this ship. Next up, guys, we got a whole bed of flowers all around or surrounding the guy that's, the psycho right there. Now, within the flowers, we have different sets of characters from Borderlands, and these are, the brand new Bolt Hunters, Tiny Tina, the Calypso twins, Claptrap, Reese, which now dons a terrible looking mustache, and several other different characters that are found within them. Now, also within the roses, we have a rose that has, or a rose petal that has a name which says Sirens. Now, as you guys know, one of the biggest things that's been stirring around the internet and everybody's been talking about is how the Calypso twins are, twin brother and sister. Now, one thing that everybody knows that has been following the Borderlands series is throughout history, Sirens can only be female. There cannot be a male character Siren. But what has become kind of knowledge right now is that what we found out is that Tyrene Calypso, the Lady Baddie, can steal the powers of the Sirens and give them to other people. Now, this theory could support why Lilith appears to be lacking her awesome Siren tattoo in various different shots of the Borderlands 3 trailer, but could also explain why the Calypso twins decided to suck the powers away from Siren and give it to someone else. Which this is a very possible explanation why he has powers even though he is not a female. But this doesn't really explain why it's written in the flower. I have no idea. It could be that maybe there is a new Siren coming back, or a callback to the 6 Sirens, which was a theory that Handsome Jack laid out in Borderlands 2. But basically, guys, that's the only theories we have of why there is the word Siren written within the flowers. Now, guys, we also get another hidden code, fellas, and this code is actually slapped right above the title name where it says Borderlands 3. Now, this code, it reads NEKROTOFEYO. Now this, if you guys put this word in Google, we'll notice that this word kind of comes from the Greek word, which means cemetery. So that's kind of interesting. As we know, Borderlands does take a lot from the Greek mythology, and also from all that's, based on stuff that we see in Borderlands. They have different sort of words like Atlas, Hyperion, Pandora, and all other different words that they use that they pull up from the Greek mythology and the Greek concept. Now, on top of that, there is a other hidden string of numbers that reads 22, 25, 4, 20, 10, 24, 21, 3, 17, 19, 24, 25, 4, 21. Now, we tried to run this through the A1C26 cipher that we did earlier, trying to figure out exactly what it was, but apparently it did not work with that. So we had to use a Caesar cipher code, which is a method where you replace the A equals Q, B equals R. And further finding that out, we were able to actually get a word or a sentence which says, find the machine. Now, as you guys know, Borderlands is riddled with plenty of amount of machines within the game. But if we had to take a guess, I'm assuming the Calypso twins have a machine that we need to find and destroy the evil plan that they have planned for Borderlands 3. Those twins are going to be trouble, boys. Trust me when I tell you this. But out of all of this, guys, let me know which one drew most of your attention. And what do you guys think all of this means? Like all of this ciphering. Will we get more coded stuff within the game? Like posters that we have to solve and figure out different sort of mysteries. I do love that when they do that in the games. Would you guys like to see a lot of that within Borderlands 3? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, let me know if you guys were able to redeem the code. If you did, leave that in the comment section down below. We will have a video going over all the other additional codes that you're able to redeem as well. So if you guys feel that you guys are into Borderlands 3 and you will be picking up the game and want to stay up to date to everything Borderlands 3, make sure you guys keep it locked on this channel. Hit us with that subscription and definitely hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date to everything Borderlands and get notified when Borderlands 3 content goes live on the channel. In addition to that, guys, if you have any questions regarding Borderlands 3, or in the channel in general, you can either leave it in the comment section down below or hit me up on any of my social medias. The links are down below. If you ever want to have some fun time, relax, just have positive vibes, or watch awesome gameplay and get some kicks and laughs and just chill, definitely check us out over on Twitch. We stream very frequently. My Twitch link is down below. Hit us with that follow so you guys can know exactly when we go live. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and don't forget WGATAP, and I will catch you guys on the next video.